Just thought I'd pop on and say hello to everybody. It's a really cold evening. It's nearly 6 o'clock on the 7th of December 2024, and we've had weather warnings. It's not too bad in Derbyshire. I've got a weather station on the roof, and it's showing that it's 55 mile an hour at the moment, so it's quite strong winds. So fingers crossed that we're going to be fine. I know it's been a lot worse for a lot of other people, and I hope you're all keeping safe indoors. You know, I feel for anybody that's not got a sanctuary, if you know what I mean. But there's nothing nicer than snuggling up at home, and I've got the log burner, I've got the kettle on the fire, I've got some little twinkly lights on just above the television, because I thought, well, if it does get really bad and the lights go out, which sometimes it can do, you've still got your little battery lights, haven't you? Well, what have I been doing today? Not a lot, really. We've stayed in, you know, for today, and we've been relaxing, really, not doing a lot of things. Just sat doing what we want to do. Watched a bit of television, some detective series that we're watching, and that's been nice. My husband's just nipped out because he likes to get the Too Good To Go from different places. We've got the Too Good To Go app, and it's a food waste app, and I think for different amounts of money, I think this one's about £3, something like that, you get £11 worth of food. It's from Costa, the one tonight. They do vary, you know, you can get the weird and wonderful. I think the last one we got was from the Alava bakery. I think that's £6, but you do get loads of stuff, and that's from the Polish bakery. And then the one before that, I think it was Nottingham University. Normally if we go somewhere, we have a look on the Too Good To Go app and see if there's any food waste available. It's perfectly fine. It's just if they've not sold a lot on that day, instead of it going to waste, they sell it at a reduced amount of money, a bit like you get reduced stickers in shops. I know that if you get the co-op Too Good To Go, they've very often got reduced stickers on them, but they do make sure that you get your amount of money's worth for the amount that you're paying. It's quite good, really. But I was a little bit, you know, I said to my husband, it's a really nasty night to go out. Are you sure you want to go? But he did, you know, so I thought, well, I'll just nip on and say hello to everybody. Last night, normally I go to bed very early, really, because I'm usually up at about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, something like that. So I usually start going upstairs about 9:30 at night time. I know, you know, we really are. It's like a rock and roll lifestyle, isn't it, going to bed at that time, but it's what we like to do, really. I usually go up about 9:30, then my husband will probably come up about half an hour later, and it works for us, and that's all that matters, isn't it? But last night we didn't get home till about 12:30. We babysat for my son and his partner, so we looked after Noah, and Ivy went and she was at her auntie's, so it was lovely to stay with Noah. It's been a while since we've done anything like that. My son, they'd gone to like a comedy show in I think it was Matlock, which isn't too far away from us, so they enjoyed themselves, so it's worth it, isn't it? And I thought, oh, am I going to stay awake till that time? But of course we did. But it was strange being awake at that time of night. Well, being up, let's put it that way. but luckily we'd got the hot water bottles in for when we got back in. It's the little things like that that, to me, make life so much nicer. It sounds funny, doesn't it? You know, I think to myself, I must sound like a real old trout, you know, wanting to go to bed early and put the hot water bottles in. But like I say, there comes a time in your life where you've just got to do what you've got to do, haven't you? It's no good conforming all your life and doing what you think people expect you to do. You've just got to do what's right for you, haven't you? And of course, we like to go to bed early, well, particularly me, because as I say, I'm up early. But it was lovely to be with Noah. We did a little bit of art, and then, of course, he wanted some screen time, so that's what he did. I did a little bit of crocheting. He did want me to send Grandpa back home, because obviously we was at his house, at Noah's house, so that he could fetch my knitting needles and some wool, because he's got like this little monkey, and he wanted some trousers making for the monkey, and this was about gone 10 o'clock, you know, so I said, well, we'll do that another time. I did take my crocheting round, but I didn't do much of it, and I did take a magazine round, so whilst he was playing with his grandpa on a game, you know, that's what I did. But I just thought I'd say, hope you're all looking after each other, keeping nice and warm, keeping safe, and thinking how lucky we are that we've got a roof over our head. Right, I think I'm going to have a nice drink of water, because that's what I fancy, and I'll wait for my husband to come back, see if he's got anything nice, eh? Right, lots of love. Bye.